So it all started when I was thinking to myself in my Raccoon City apartment, what is the stupidest thing I could do in this game? I was already keeping my gun in the bathroom, so I'm on my way to peak stupid, but how much worse could I really make things? Being a speedrunner, I thought of the next most masochistic thing in the game, Inferno. Inferno was infamous for its brutal difficulty and sometimes even unfair treatment of the player. Beating that difficulty without using any New Game Plus items sounds fun, in that sick, twisted, put your dick in a blender kind of way. But that's been done before. I need something harder. Something that's never been done before. Something painful. That's when it hit me. As if I wasn't able to dodge it. What if I couldn't dodge? Would that even be possible? So I started my journey to find out. Can you beat Resident Evil 3 Remake on Inferno without dodging? Let's find out. From the very moment you gain control of Jill in the city, the game teaches you the ins and outs of the dodge mechanic. The entire game is balanced around this single mechanic and its ability to make you invincible and avoid attacks. This being said, the game was never designed to be beaten this way. Every single enemy is placed in a way to make you want to dodge them, and enemies in this game are tanky as hell, so you know damn well you can't just kill them all. Baiting them around is the only way. It's time to cosplay RE2 Remake. Speaking of stuff that's not designed to be beaten without dodges, my main concerns for this challenge were Nemesis, the Drain Deimos, the Chicken Boys in the sewers, Rocket Nemi, and the final boss fight with Nemesis. I will have to come up with strategies for each of these areas, and honestly, I'm not even sure if they're possible. Once we stop pretending this is RE7 and start to play the real video game, we will grab everything we can and stock up on supplies. For this challenge, I will need to save a lot, as Inferno mode does not have autosaves. Our first obstacle is a horde of zombies chillin' smoking dope in the alley. There's a flash there, but I have a plan for this flash, so I'm going to save it. Without a moment's notice, I thrust myself into the zombies, ducking and weaving, but not dodging, to escape the horde. I get away with only a nibble, so I take it and carry on. For this challenge, I'm not going to dodge at all, not even for faster movement, and no aim dodges either. For more information on everything the dodge mechanic can do for you, please check out my dodging tutorial. After I bravely steal the store owner's upgrades, I head to the fire escape to see a waifu's worst nightmare. Tentacles. Thankfully, I've been hoarding ammo, so I take them out before this can get X-rated. Then I decide to go for a snack after all my hard work and clear out the donut shop. Only to see a brave soul guarding the door. I poke him to see if he's okay, but his will is unwavering. After a few more pokes, the donuts are all mine. Next I head to the power station, stomach full. After I clear a few nuisances, I'm in, and this hentai I can't avoid. Deimos turned out to actually not be that bad. I must have gotten lucky or something, because the buggers didn't even care about me that much. They just kinda scurried around. Maybe this is going to be easier than I thought. And as I say that, Nemesis bursts from the wall like the Kool-Aid man and crushed my dreams into a fine powder. Apparently, I should not have worried about the Deimos, but the section directly after. Fucking brutal. I was probably stuck here for about 45 minutes trying to find the best strategy to get through this hallway without my spine being rearranged. 2 zombies, 1 Nemi boy, and nothing but a pistol and some heals. I really didn't want to use my magnum here because I will need to save that ammo for final Nemesis. After a few dozen tries, I finally decided on using 1 magnum round and taking a bite. Pretty clean if you ask me. I get a brief safe haven before getting thrust face first into another brick wall of a section. I wanted to get all of the jewelry boxes because it would make the rest of the game significantly easier, but not being able to dodge meant I only had one other choice: to kill Nemesis. So that's what I did. I lured him into a barrel and hid inside the shop, peeking out to take a crack at him and scurrying back inside before I died. With only 1 fancy box left, I ventured into the alleyway, where I was cornered, but I made short work of them, so it was fine. Next, I grabbed my shotgun and prepared for the last death run. Nemi was pissed, and wanted revenge for his humiliation. I got greedy and wanted to do it first try, so I gambled on taking a hit and lost all of my health as well as both heals. He's awake. Should I use the double herb? Just in case. If he hits me, am I gonna die? I'm at 1036. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die, right? Wouldn't risk it. Yeah, I'm not going to either. Yeah, I would have died for sure. Ah, okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Limping away victorious, I claim my prize, save, and head to the inevitable doom that would be the next room. This room isn't the only thing that's gonna look like a hallway when I get out of here. I tried and tried and tried to get away from him before he could hit me, but I was simply unable to.
Or I'm going to just be stuck here forever. I have no heals, yeah.
I thought maybe I could use my flash to save me, but that did not help either.
It only did 50% HP. Yeah.
Eventually, I figured out if I had an insanely good movement, I could avoid getting hit and grab the first aid spray. As soon as my hands touched that spray of the gods, I booked it the hell out of there and made sure I had to pay Nemi back for good measure.
Sis, we gotta go. We gotta go. No, I tried a grenade. He's still
Out of one cesspool and into another, we finally made it into the sewers. But how am I going to avoid the chickens? I can't just shoot them all, that would use so much ammo. They instantly kill you. How are you supposed to... oh. Like that? Okay, you could just... alright. Well, that was easy. I guess everything I thought would be hard so far is turning out to be easy. Deimos done, sewers done, Nemi done. Just gotta get past that one rockety boy and I'm home free to my lover Carlos. This is what I saved that flash for. When he comes to eat the back of my head while running, I'll just flash him and he'll calmly let me pass. And somehow, it worked. Now what kind of Carlosless world would it be if we used his version of the dodge? Sorry folks, that means no
Falcon Punch!
for this run unfortunately. I spare Brad that enter into now what really does feel like RE2 Remake. Same area, same lack of mechanical complexity. Marvin. Uncanny, really. Just to play it safe, I make sure to fill the zombies up with Carlos's marshmallow gun. Don't want them getting hungry and taking a bite out of me. Once I head upstairs, I run into another group of hooligans smoking in the showers. So I flash Carlos's massive pectorals, and they are so stunned that they let me walk right on by. Then I decided to show Clock Tower Nemesis what time it was by using the speedrun strats on his ass, since you don't even dodge with those. Thankfully, we could fulfill all of my wildest fantasies and get to be Dr. Carlos. Too bad these patients aren't dainty women. They're super fucking annoying hunters that ruin everything. So I'm just gonna blow some shit up. Unsurprisingly, the Call of Duty Nazi Zombies fanfic collaboration with the cabin from RE4 can be beaten without Falcon punching anything. Now we enter the last phase of the game, Nest 2, because apparently Umbrella has a lab under the city like it's the movies or something. Me and Alice here head in to fuck shit up when we're stopped by a shitty Dead by Daylight clone. Thankfully, it's short, so we don't have to buy the season pass. Labs is done as usual, totally annihilating everything with the shotgun and grenade launcher. Those poor frogs never stood a chance. Once we casually create the cure to save all humanity, we take a moment to gaze upon something even better. Crawling QTs. Same as before, I show Nemi the speedrun strats and make quick work of the boss without breaking a sweat. But this is only the beginning. The final section, the moment we've all been waiting for, Final Nemesis. This boss is notorious for being insanely difficult. Even with the ability to dodge, a lot of players just straight up are not able to beat him. All of his attacks instant kill you, and the ones that don't, usually combo you. Can I beat this massive wall of a boss without dodging? Honestly, this is the section that I knew was going to potentially kill the idea for this run. But I had to try. And I sure did. Try and try and try. Countless deaths with only small hopes appearing every now and again. Is this even possible? Can I do this? I was starting to give up hope until it was possible. I can do this. I will do this. I will do this. Poggers? Oh! Oh my god! Oh, oh, oh. 5 hours. 400 plus deaths. I did it. I beat Final Nemesis without dodging on Inferno difficulty. I did the impossible.
That was so close.
Can you beat RE3 on Inferno without dodging?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yes, you can. And apparently without Windows too.
Dude, show's over. Make sure to follow Trent Sama if you enjoyed. See you next time.